All right, wake up, and what a cold morning to wake up to. 31 degrees out there. Bundle up, Burr.
Hey, it's just right. As hot as I've been all weekend about that Bama game, I need to cool down somehow. What about you, Frank? Yep. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM, about 30, 31 degrees. It's cold outside. If you're running naked around the house, put on a pair of socks or something.
At
Dr.
least.
Jan White joins us this morning. Tom, I'm still mad about that Bama game, too.
So am I.
Man, what happened to us?
Got beat.
No kidding.
Just
Figured that out.
Too fast a pace for us.
Nah, that ain't what beat us. That ain't what beat us. What do you think, Dr. White?
We got beat.
Yeah, I got beat. I will dissect that game play by play.
No, we've heard enough.
Please don't.
All right, for the first time this whole football season, I did not watch 5 seconds worth of ESPN yesterday. When Bama gets beat, I'm done. When Bama gets beat, I'm done. But anyway, what else coming up on this Tuesday morning? We'll talk some football in just a little bit. We still going to win the whole thing. I'm still confident we can get in there. But all right, we got some video. We went over to Ingalls Harbor Sunday after church. Gloria and I did interviewed Jim and Jean Kelly over there. We actually got there before the weigh-in started, so hopefully we got a few photographs of that this morning too. We'll have that. May go back to the Veterans Day Parade. Never got a chance to share all of that with you, so we'll talk about that. Frank is on the phone, 230-4988. You can text my loyal assistant at 603-4848.
You have one.
Now, I've even got my phone in here this morning too, 230-1123, and we can get that cooking like that. Hey, joining us tomorrow, an old buddy of mine. Got to give a shout out to Donnie and Marie over at the poor boy's house. But tomorrow, they're competitors and they're a good buddy. Tim gonna be with us. He's gonna fry a turkey up here tomorrow. He's about sold out of them, I think, for Thanksgiving. He's just gonna come over. We're gonna give him a little shout out. Talk to Papa Rocco too. Said y'all come on down his way this Thanksgiving. He ain't open on Thanksgiving, but y'all can eat all around that. So that's what's going on a cold Tuesday morning. This is your Cooper & Company Live. Now next week, let me give y'all my holiday schedule. Thousands of you want to know. I won't be here. Thanksgiving's on Thursday this year, so I'm taking Thursday and Friday off next week, as always. But coming up on Wednesday, we're going to do a special edition, Tom. We're going to feed everybody breakfast.
All right.
Well, the ones in the studio right now. There's about 5, 6 of us in here, so we'll feed everybody. We'll work on that later on this morning, too. Let's get cranking with the weather, and Gloria's got a thing out of the paper telling you, Decatur Daily this morning, telling you how it's going to warm up. It ain't going to stay like this, but dang near close, ain't it?
I don't know. It feels awful cold out there right now. Let's talk about that forecast. About 31, 32 degrees out there this morning. Actually, we could say 30 or 31, not quite 32 just yet. High temperatures today of 55, only a 10% chance of showers with your low of 30. Yet another freezing night. Tomorrow, your high of 57, low of 36. Partly cloudy skies. Looks like Wednesday, though, 30% chance of showers. That could be the day that we actually see some rain this week. And then the rest of the week, not looking to. Only 30% chance of showers on Wednesday. So if you happen to see a shower, lucky you. Despite the rain, hard freeze, weather outlook is actually good. I asked Frank this morning if we were going to have a tough winter. He's like, don't know yet, Gloria. Haven't seen any signs
yet. What is he, a groundhog?
He could be. He's usually right. And they're saying after, of course, a Monday night, upper 20s, don't expect quite as bone-chilling temperatures in the area tonight. So it's just going to stick around 30s for several days.
Let's get to the big news first.
What?
Elmo's gay. Y'all heard that story, didn't you?
Oh,
Why
no,
do they have
you're
to?
kidding.
Elmo. That's right. Did you know that, Tom?
I wondered about him.
Yeah, Elmo Puppeteer says sex allegations false.
All that laughing.
Kevin Clash, the longtime, and we got a picture of him, the longtime puppeteer brought beloved Sesame Street Muppet Elmo to life, has been accused of having an improper relationship with a teenage boy. Well, the kid now is 23, and what's his name here says, yeah, I'm 50-something years old, married, got a kid, or was married. He said, I don't make no bones about it, I'm a gay man.
Well,
we had a consensual sexual relationship.
Consensual at 16.
Well, he says was 17 at the time, therefore making it, you know. Though Sesame Street wouldn't want to be affiliated with a guy who was having sex with minors, thank goodness. There's the TV legal analyst. It's really hard for anybody to make that call with guilt in question and no charges filed yet. The allegations are not going to hurt in terms of kids who want the product. The child doesn't know what's going on.
Well, why
I definitely see it affecting sales of Elmo-related products. Do you think? Elmo, say it ain't so.
Next, they're going to say he was dating Big Bird.
Yeah. I'm always worried about him. You know.
Gosh.
It might come out later.
Oh, I hope not.
Elmo. Hit the other side. Across the street. Came out of the closet.
Well, maybe he's not going to Colorado.
Let me go ahead and do it. Saban urging team to refocus. Yeah, let me say, he says, my wife's mad at me, my kids are mad at me, Jamie Cooper's mad at me. Man, here I was set to take an extra day off, Tom, with a championship game.
not going to happen.
Still might happen.
It could happen.
Got to give a shout out to A&M. They played a great game, but Johnny Football didn't beat us. He just put them in a good lead.
Yeah.
The number one question everybody's talking about is, and I don't know who made the call. They should have got me on the phone. And everybody, I know y'all going to agree with me, so I'm preaching to the choir, but just let me go ahead and say it anyway. It's 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. You got Ed Lacy, Jesse Williams to block. You got the best offensive line in the country. We can't get 6 yards running the football. But like Saban
What did he say?
Well, if I'd have run the ball and didn't make it, then people say, why didn't you throw the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's any game.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
not
think we
good
can make it, Tom?
I do.
If
Never
Kansas
mind.
State can get, I know Notre Dame's going down. They're going to lose.
Rick Mole text, I was wondering if anyone in the Cooper household was still speaking to me.
No. Not until Notre Dame gets beat. Of course, you know, what if it's Kansas State, then it'd be, but we got to beat Georgia first, you know, and then get the, see where we Yeah, that's what I'm
Throw
worried about is
Auburn in
Auburn.
there,
Yeah,
too.
Brad, way to go. I'm really worried about them. Speaking of Auburn, here's what Chiswick had to say. Compton, he can revive the program. I hope they keep Chickens another 5 years. Saturday's 38-0 shutout loss to rivals, the most lopsided defeat, the Deep South's oldest rivalry since 1976. Auburn is 0-7, their worst season in 60 years. It's so bad, their former Auburn fullback ripped the program. Heath Evans sounded off on the radio this past Friday. He said when he did conditioning down there, this guy played in the NFL for about 10 years. He said, I saw this coming. Nobody wanted to believe me. It's a scary offseason. He said, discipline, structure, accountability, most important, mental and physical toughness. It's non-existent. It's absolutely pathetic. And I know those are harsh words, but the things about mental and physical toughness, he said it all has to do with the coaches. Look what they're doing 100 miles away.
Yeah.
Or however far it is over there. There was some good news, though, about the Alabama A&M game.
What?
TV ratings of the Alabama game were up, Tom, 136% over the Auburn-Georgia game that was played in that time slot a year ago.
Goodness.
Good.
Because everybody and his brother wanted to see Alabama go down, except me. Still, we should have won it,
Yeah, we
Should have, but didn't.
but didn't.
Actually, you took it much better than I thought you were going to.
You know,
Much better. No.
Smirnoff has that effect.
You were good. You were good. It was a 2:30 game. You were actually good.
Yeah, I stayed up the whole time, but you know.
Everyone kept texting me, tell Jamie to go to
Yeah.
bed. Tell Jamie to go
Kyle
to bed
Looney,
now.
gotta give a shout out. Kyle. Tell Jamie to go to sleep. Tom, tell Jamie to go to bed. You know, like I did during the LSU game. Woke up and we won.
Yeah. No such luck.
But that's life in fast lane.
That's right. Move on.
I think there is a shot of some Auburn fans on the front page of the Huntsville Times
They're more
Sunday in
disgusted
Birmingham. Yeah, there
than
they
us,
are right
huh?
there. Y'all recognize any of them? One looks like Mac, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, it's
Brad.
Brad Golson. Yeah. You know, you got to. Now, there is some rumor out there spreaded by Brad yesterday that Derek Dooley got fired.
Oh, really?
Unofficially.
Of course, y'all know about the big news in sports.
Unofficially.
NASCAR.
No. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Duke it out.
You got it?
I got it.
Jeff Gordon wrecks Clint Boyer on the last lap on purpose, and then both of their teams get into a fight. Gordon was only fined $100,000, which was, they didn't. Want, they only got
That's
one race left.
nothing to
This did more good for NASCAR because they need to duke it out.
That's how they got started.
Let me tell you, the first televised Jan NASCAR race ever from Daytona Speedway, I was there in 1977 or 78. They had a fight break out with Bobby Allison, Cale Yarborough, I think that was in it. On the last lap, they got out of the cars and beat each other up on the track.
Oh, how exciting.
I was an eyewitness. Of course, that was 1977 or 78. That just tells you how much I get around these days.
Oh, yeah.
These days, that's a long time ago.
No
Well,
roving.
Well,
no
I used to
roving.
get around a lot. Now I don't like doing nothing. Jeff Gordon fined $100,000, so you know, nothing to that.
Plus 25 points, I think.
Yeah, Doc. Well, he wasn't going to win anyway. He's
Yeah.
like 6th or 8th place back there. So
They can
anyway.
give that to somebody
But
else.
That NASCAR ratings have been so. I don't guess you're going to find it.
Pitiful. Take
Going to find
forever
it
to
this year.
download
Been so
here.
bad they needed something like that. USA Today's got something on the front page this morning. I'm not one of these, Tom. You might be. People called preppers preparing for doomsday.
Oh, yeah.
You keep up with this, Jen?
Yeah.
Says here,
Gee,
this
how
people
much
in Salt
fun.
Lake City, they live, they ready to haul in trucks and trailers to a cabin they got. Says here right now, they're 40 years old. They got 6 kids. They've stored 700 pounds of flour, 600 pounds of sugar, 800 pounds of wheat, water, gas, diesel fuel, chemical suits, charcoal, 14 guns, and 8 chickens. At our house the other day, we ain't got no groceries. I saw 2 rats pack their bags and move out.
Some of those people
I've been
think
kinda
that the
busy.
world is ending on December 12th or something. There's a Mayan calendar. It's really crazy.
No, they
Really?
got. They're selling bunker
Are they?
things going over. They're up to $10,000.
When is the last day of the world? What?
Sometime in December. I mean, you know,
This
I don't
year?
keep. Yeah.
If
December
things get that
21st.
bad, then it's time to go.
Take
Yeah.
me. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm just going to buddy up with somebody who's got a bunch of stuff.
They're starting a TV show
There you go.
with that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
not.
Oh, God.
That's all right. Let's go back to Cooper and Company if you can't get it on. Sometimes I just can't count on you to come through with Manfo when I need it. Hey, let me go. Let me do. I know a lot of y'all don't like me to do political stuff, but let me go back and do some anyway. Letter to the Editor Hustle Times over the weekend. You have 629,000 unemployed women since Obama took office. Family budgets lost 4,000. Health care has gone up $1,500, Dr. White. Food bill doubled. Chicken at Walmart $3.25 to $7. Milk from $1.75 to $3.25 a gallon. Gasoline from $1.68 to $3.45. Are paid 20% less, the same job as men. Why did they vote for more suffering? That's what it says here.
Jan's question would be, who wrote
Says,
that
guess
article?
they sell out cheap. 40% of those who are being born have no father today.
Wow, 40%.
Other than Obama food stamps, 99 weeks of unemployed money, heat assistant checks, welfare, Section 8 housing. Good idea. Free contraceptives. However, you might have to put them off for these people and call it job creation. You know, I'm
I
just
wonder
saying.
if that's a Republican writing that.
I don't know. But anyway. Oh, and then here's a good one here. Now, Frank, you can relate to this one. Says, because we've raised a generation of children with a sense of entitlement, Abby. As a child, I got
you
what I
glad you're
needed,
here?
but not what I wanted. So I mistakenly gave my children what they needed and what they wanted. So, you know, entitlement.
So it's the parents' fault,
Basically, yes.
Yep.
isn't everything?
Well, the Petraeus situation is fixing to bust open. It's
Is there
more-
something new to that?
There's
God,
a lot
yeah.
more to it.
Was he having multiple
You can cheat on
women?
your wife, but not your mistress.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
another
now, he wasn't
guy.
having an affair with the lady from Florida, was he? Or was he?
I don't know, but now there's another guy, another general's involved
Yeah,
who was
another general.
who was
What?
maybe
I ain't heard this part.
was maybe involved with this Jill lady in Florida. I mean, it's just
Now,
exploding.
she's the good-looking brunette who's the socialite, right? I've got that story later.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Weave.
But it's some other stuff brewing, is what I
Yeah.
understand from
He's already
all this.
resigned. Let it go.
I know.
Yeah, but it's
Man,
Just
Chris,
read the
There's
book.
more people coming out, though, coming out of the woodwork, so,
coming out of the closet.
yep.
Yep.
Well, the woodwork.
Yeah.
Well, you know how them generals act in the Army, don't you, Jen?
Well,
Do you
yeah.
get the inside scoop from your husband?
No.
He doesn't get to share anything,
No,
does he?
he's out of the
He
loop.
keeps
You got
it
any
all.
inside information?
No, no.
Come on.
No, I don't.
Come on,
Yeah,
Dave,
come on.
tell us something.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's confidential information in it, Jane.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Sure is.
shoot you.
That's why he's a general. That's right.
Hey, it says the USA Today yesterday. Y'all remember getting your picture taken at school and you go in and get in front of the blue thing
Yes,
and take
and it always
then,
looked bad.
Can we buy all these? Well, no, we're not going to buy all of them. That's what, $50, $60. What do they do with the old photographs?
Try to resell them to you later, and then
You know, the
dump
little
them.
pocket billfold size?
Yeah.
You
Do
probably got a
people do
picture
that
of Matt in
anymore?
your wallet now.
I do.
Anyway, it says lack of coolness factor chills schools' photo sales. People aren't hardly doing that anymore because
You
now they
take
go
your
to
so many-
you can
take
take
your
your
own
picture with a
pictures.
phone. You can go
Yeah.
to a professional photographer. So the old days, and I did a country over story, and the guy, I think he's still alive.
He chiseled yours?
Oh, what was his name? Robert O. He did one of my wedding photographs.
Just one?
I did a country over story on him. Yeah.
Just one?
Robert
You didn't
O.
want to use the
Robert
same
O.
photographer.
Johnson went out and took everybody's picture in Abbeville. So Jimmy Smith, I bet if you're watching this morning,
I
you're on
bet
your
he's
brow,
been
y'all
there.
graduated from Abbeville High. I guarantee he took their picture.
Oh, yeah, he took everyone's picture.
Took their photographs, yeah. But it says now that's old-timey now. You don't do stuff like that anymore.
Abby just asked if she wants a Christmas card, so we'll be doing that.
We won't be doing anything.
No, you won't. Let me rephrase that. I'll be doing that.
Speaking of Abby, let me do a Dear Abby. Grandparents prepare a home. How many times has that happened? In a few months, my husband's 10-year-old twin grandchildren are coming to live with us while their mother serves her time for a felony DUI. My husband and I are in our 60s and have never met them before, Dr. White.
Wow.
We've tried to avoid contact with their mother because the encounters were generally unpleasant. Know all about that. She alternated between bitter and hateful and desperately called for financial help. Man, if y'all got kids, y'all know what it's like. She alienated her own mother and looked like the younger children would wind up with child protection services. But we're taking the kids in. How do we live with them? We never met them before. And how do we explain to them?
Just tell them. Just
Well,
be
there's
honest.
a period of adjustment, but it's either you step in and you help out, or they go into foster care. So that's a no-brainer.
How common a thing is it for
It's common.
grandparents?
Jan said always has been common.
It always has been.
It's just more, you hear about it more now.
I mean, you either step in or they're going with strangers. So that's
That's a no-brainer.
And that love of a grandkid kicks in. You don't want that
Little
grandchild
brats.
to go into
She's
foster
got you
care.
wrapped around her little finger.
Little brat. By the way, she'll be 6 months old tomorrow. Just want everybody to know that, so we're accepting gifts up here to
No,
drop
we
them
are
off at the
not.
door.
No, we are not.
All right, let me take a break, come back with the news. What are you talking about today?
Heart attacks.
Heart attack.
Oh, me.
What kind of heart attack?
All kinds
Sexual
of
heart attack?
No.
No. You didn't have one. You had a migraine.
I don't know what it
You got
was, but
excited
I don't know
too
what it
quickly.
was, but it sure was worth it. We got to take a break on the Tuesday morning edition of Cooper County Live. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Y'all hang on. Sure.